All right, here we are, Patty. Episode 6. Can you believe it? Made it this far already.
6 episodes. Remarkable that
Like,
we've lasted this long, but here we are.
I mean, I still don't have any sponsors yet, but go ahead and give me a shout if you want us to.
Yeah,
So,
BetterHelp, we need you. We both need you bad.
BetterHelp or Hims hair cream.
The hymns, yeah, the hymns, the boner ones or the hair ones. Yeah,
we'll
we need
do
all
we'll
those.
do boners. We'll do hair loss. Just
We'll
let us
take
know.
any, yeah, Blue Chew especially.
Oh,
Hit us
Blue
up.
Chew would be awesome.
Yeah.
So, Pat, Dodge is bringing back the Hemi V8, and they're bringing it back in a serious way. They're bringing back the 5.7, they're bringing back the 6.1, they're bringing back the 6.4, the big boy, and they're bringing back the 6.2 Hemi.
Charged.
Supercharged Hellcat, baby.
You come crawling back, you son of a bitch.
Sure do. I mean, how long was it out of production? Like 6 months?
I mean, whose idea was the electric charger? Carlos Tavares, and he's fucking AWOL,
Yeah,
right?
they've shit canned him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean the straight six one hasn't even come out yet.
No.
Those haven't even been delivered.
Haven't even been delivered.
The four
The
door
e
still not out yet.
the EV ones have been delivered, but they're sitting on dealer lots, and the dealers are furious, I'm sure.
I mean they're discounted in a way that I really haven't seen, especially in a performance car. And like I don't have it right here, but on the drive they were posting like $30,000 off Daytonas the other day.
$30,000 off.
Yeah,
That's a joke.
I mean it's kind of crazy. But yeah, it looks like they're gonna drop it into the Charger, and I mean that's what we've all been waiting for, right?
Because I do like the look of them. They
Me
look cool.
too. I think it looks awesome, and everyone else is
Yeah.
like, everyone else says it looks terrible. I think it looks awesome.
They've had kind of mixed reviews, but
I mean, I think it looks way better than any of the other modern Chargers, any of the old
yeah,
gens.
it looks great. They did a great job of harking back to the 69.
Yeah, but still making it look modern and cool. Even the four door has a little bit of swag to it. Not as cool as the two door, obviously, but what are you gonna do? I mean, yeah, you gotta love it. Love to see it, and I wish them the best. I hope that they can hope that they can get it together.
Pause.
Okay. All right. Even cooler is Lewis Hamilton wants Ferrari to build him an F40 with a stick and with big old 80s turbos. I mean,
Love to see this.
wouldn't this would really cement him as just not just the GOAT
The GOAT.
F1 driver, but just the GOAT person, I think.
Yeah, because if anybody can convince Ferrari to actually do this, which, let's be clear, Ferrari does make one-off crazy cars for people.
All the time, yeah.
There's the Eric Clapton one,
Yeah, yeah,
there,
that thing.
there's been a bunch of them.
Sultan of Brunei
but
has a bunch of weird one-off stuff.
of course, the
Yeah.
Sultan, and there's some others that you see them at Goodwood and stuff. They take them out.
100%.
But none of them, in recent years at least, have had a manual transmission.
Certainly not. Or, I mean, everything about it. I mean, what was the last manual transmission? California, there's like 4 of them or something.
Yeah, a couple Californias.
Yeah, but meaningfully, probably the 599.
Yeah,
There's-
599.
There's a decent amount of those. But
Yeah. So I, I don't know. I don't know what manual they would use. Because like Aston Martin has done this, with the not the Victor. Remember the Aston Martin Victor?
no, I don't.
Look that up. It had the
Oh
V12
yes,
from
yes, I remember this.
yeah, it
This
had the
was
V12 from like the 177.
In this,
And it had a 6-speed gated manual, I think. Maybe it wasn't gated, but
right.
um, and I don't know, what manual they use for. I mean, I guess they were making manual cars at the time, or they did at least, because they're so delayed in the way that they
Do they not anymore?
develop stuff. No, I don't think you can get any manual Aston Martin now.
Really?
Maybe a Vantage. I don't know.
I thought
Maybe there's a.
I thought they did. I could be mistaken about that. Let's see. New Aston with manual gearbox. Maybe not. Wow. Aston Martin CEO, we need a manual. Yes, you do.
Yeah. So, yeah, Aston did it, and they're like a little piddly whatever company, and Ferrari's like the most prominent brand on earth.
Yep.
Like, just what are they doing? Like,
Yep.
if Lewis is the guy that gives them the push
Then I'm here for it, baby.
to bring the gated 6-speed back, wow, what a day that would be. Even if they only made one, just for him. I mean, the new most valuable car on earth. Like,
Yeah. There hasn't been a new Ferrari road car built in at least a decade that's worth caring about. Man, ain't that the truth?
yeah.
Brad
I mean,
is speaking uncomfortable truths here.
yeah, it's true. And what's the new Ferrari supercar? The
F80?
F80. Yeah, that's gonna have like a 296 powertrain. I
Yeah.
mean, who
Hybrid
gives a
V6.
shit?
Yeah. It looks kind of cool, I guess, but yeah.
Yeah, it looks cool, and I'm sure it'll be like absurdly fast, like stupid Nürburgring lap record kind of fast.
Yeah. Who cares?
But who cares? Like,
Yeah.
except for the rich guys that are collecting all the Ferraris. I mean, I don't know.
It sounds like
I don't think it'll
a goddamn Cuisinart.
Yeah, it sure does. Yeah, there's been testing videos of it. It
Yeah.
doesn't sound cool.
And it's got the goddamn transmission out of a
Doesn't
K
sound
car.
as good as the 296 does, which sounds surprisingly good for having a little
It does.
6-cylinder.
It does sound pretty good for being a hybrid V6.
Yeah, the 296 sounds cool, but
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway, we've digressed a bit, but
Yeah, we've milked this one enough.
if Lewis can pull this off, God bless him. That would be awesome.
How about this big old car hauler?
The Chinese car hauler.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah, I saw this on R Truckers on Reddit. And they're all like, "Yeah, I wouldn't drive that son of a bitch to save my life."
I imagine this is a very limited use area.
Yeah, it must not be going far.
Yeah.
I mean, look, it's carrying like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. I mean, at least, I don't know, 36 cars or more.
And is it all the same car? What kind of car is it that's on there?
It must be some kind of Chinese EV.
Some kind of BYD something or other.
Yeah, BYD, or I don't know. There's like 50 electric EV brands in China that we don't even know about.
There sure are. Do you think that one floats?
I don't know.
If you can't use it as a boat, I don't even want to hear about it. All right. So what about Danny
We're
Asian?
moving on to Crime Corner.
Crime Corner. Unfortunately,
Crime Corner.
nobody drove a Subaru through a dealership this week, so we're forced to talk about
No.
the great Corvette heist.
But a guy did steal a bunch of Corvettes from the Bowling Green factory, which is pretty badass.
So awesome.
Yeah, Deontay Walker.
Deontay Walker.
You are our hero.
The god.
Um,
You just waltz right in and you walk right out with all the candy in the store.
yeah, so I read a bit of this story. Apparently, one of them was taken, I don't know, he stole it and he parked it at his apartment complex where he lives, and it still had all the stickers all over it. And one of his neighbors was like, "That ain't right," and called the police. That's how he got caught.
Fucking snitch.
Yeah, somebody snitched on him.
Keep your mouth shut.
The-
It's none of your fucking business.
Yeah, no shit. Come
Yeah.
on, dude.
Yeah,
It's gonna be alright. It's GM. They're gonna be fine. This guy was about to make a big score.
was about to make it a score.
Yeah.
Ah, man, it's a real shame too. Wasn't it like a ZR1 too?
That was the word on the street, but apparently GM has denied that he didn't have. They were all just C8s.
They were all just base models, all 8 of them.
Yeah.
So he must have had some accomplices, right?
Yeah, I think it was two guys.
2 guys moved 8 cars right out of the factory. God, these guys are Danny Ocean.
Yeah, they're badasses.
How'd they get? Oh, the only way they got caught was because they parked the cars at their apartment. Somebody snitched.
Yeah, he drove up to his apartment like, I gotta let the dog out.
My wife's up my ass. Take the trash out. That's fucking awesome.
And it had the factory like, you know, fucking stickers and shit all over it. And his neighbor snitched on him.
Oh man, fuck that guy who snitched. It's none of your business.
Just go back to your goddamn stories, yeah. Deontay's got shit to do.
Deontay's trying to fucking make moves over here, and you're fucking his whole game up.
He would have.
Yeah. Alright, so I think it's about
estimated
time.
value for all 8 vehicles of 1.2 million.
What?
Not true.
For 8 Corvettes? For 8 base models?
Let's see what it says. Meaning each of these Corvettes had an average value price of $150,000 now.
What?
Stingray, certain
So
price of 68.
That's pretty easy.
However, reports don't indicate which Corvette models were stolen, but Chevrolet told Corvette blogger that none of the cars were pre-production ZR1s.
Okay, so
yeah,
it's probably E-Rays and Z06s then if the average is 105. Or it's the way that cops do like a drug bust where they're like, this pound of weed is worth $7.8 million.
Yeah, and how much is a stolen Corvette worth? I mean, he's not getting sticker for that thing.
Yeah, you gotta...
What are they, chopping them for parts? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how you fence a car.
I suppose you do have to probably chop it up for parts. I mean, you can't register it.
Yeah, you can't use the VIN. They probably would have made like 50 grand.
Turn it into a race car, ship it down to Mexico. Who knows what they do.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Patty, it looks like you made me a new DuPont game. Okay. Carbon fiber driving zone. What does that mean?
That's why I underlined it, because I don't fucking know.
I mean, never change DuPont. They just let you put whatever you want in here. Also, the VIN. Also, the VIN is 6 digits long.
That's a zip code.
Shouldn't it be like 40? What the fuck?
You know, Ferrari goes.
This is Ferrari, a Classico.
Very, very large.
Okay. God. So.
Okay. So I
2015 issue.
Oh, I put it right there. 2015.
Yep. So this is a brand new car.
Yeah, and it's a Speciale.
God, you would think after all of these that we've done, I would know exactly what these cost. Let's see. This one's got carbon fiber.
Even if we've done the same car before, this is a memory game.
And I don't know any of them, and I didn't know it then. I don't know it now. But this one does look to be highly optioned. Carbon fiber wheel, carbon fiber door sills. I assume those are like rocker panels, or are those just little inserts there? Who knows?
Fiber driving zone.
Yeah. I'm gonna guess this is 280,000. 418,000. My God.
Yeah.
Is that what these things cost?
280 would be like a non-Speciale.
Oh, a
Now-
Speciale. That didn't even register with me.
Oh, that's the important part.
Yeah, it's a critical detail there. Now this is a little more my speed here.
A Mondial.
A Mondial. Now I know today you can get these things for just about nothing. It just says Rosso here. I assume that's Rosso Corsa.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta assume.
Yeah. It also says Mondial T. Is that correct? This thing's got a fixed roof. I thought the T's were convertible. I could be
I
mistaken.
don't know
about
if
that.
that's what the T means in Mondial.
Let's see. Mondial T. Oh, there's a solid one. Oh, that one's also convertible. Okay, so I guess it's I guess it doesn't mean anything.
It's a moot point.
It certainly seems to be that. Okay, miles 28,000. Look, I mean, nowadays you can get these things for like 30 grand. And I imagine it was maybe even less then, but this is a hardtop in 89, so this probably is a later. Oh, I think the T means that it's a later car and it's the bigger power and everything. I think these made like 300 horsepower.
Sort of like the California T.
Right.
The one you want.
Yeah, exactly. Same thing with these.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna guess that they were asking 48,000 for this. 75 grand? No way. I didn't get that for this.
This was the car that I thought on this. I was like, we should have an additional game on top of this to say, like, was it a good investment or bad?
Oh, that'd be fun. That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
We'll
So we find out the actual price, and then
we look at comps.
Say, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know where we put the guess in, but it would be fun to be like, because I don't think a 75 grand Mondial T was a good buy.
No. No, you can.
But maybe it was. I don't know.
I mean, I don't think so, dude. I mean, you can get these things for like 50 grand now, can't you? Cars and Beds probably not the right place to check.
They're all coming up. I don't know how many Mondials have been on cars.
Let's see. A couple have.
Probably BAT.
Yeah. A couple have, but to find a nice one like that one, let's check here. 120. There you go. 133 grand for a real nice one. 388 kilometer.
So it would have to be based on the miles and stuff like that. Like.
Yep. But there you go. 40 grand. This is a more realistic comp. 40 grand.
Mondial T cab, but this one, that one.
There's a T3.2 with a one-owner car, or a 27-year owner car.
And a QV.
Yeah.
Quattro valvole.
Quattro valvole. Of course, this one's a vert.
Yeah.
I imagine the hardtop's going to get you a little bit more. I thought it was a hardtop in the picture. I guess not. What about that? That's a hardtop.
That one looks like a hardtop.
Yeah. 44. Yeah, see?
There you go.
I mean, you can get this for the price of a new Type R.
Yeah, so you'd have got banged on that one. So that would be the game, I guess.
Yep.
But there would be some judgment to be had. Because, you know.
I think they're awesome. I know that the Ferrari heads hate them. I think that they're awesome. I think they look great. You're click-clacking in a V8 mid-engine Ferrari. I mean, what's not to like? But
absolutely. And that's why I think the values are only going up on these from here.
Totally.
Same with the 308 GT4, which is the other kind of hated Ferrari.
You know what? The Mecum YouTube channel came up to me and Mark when we were at Mecum last year, and they were asking us the fall special. They were asking us what we thought was the most underrated car, and I was like, man, I can't think. I don't know, dude. I'm sorry, I can't come up with a good enough answer. I apologize. And they're like, okay.
They actually
fine,
came
man.
and talked to you guys. That's awesome.
They did, but I couldn't come up with. But I got put on the spot, and I couldn't think of anything. And then as soon as I walked away, I was like, oh, Ferrari Mondial. Ferrari Mondial is the most underrated car. But it would have been a great answer. Oh my God, Koenigsegg CCX. This is gonna be a tough one.
An 08 CCX. Look at that.
Oh my God. So this is the first one. This is the one the Stig wrapped around the tires.
That's right.
This is the OG Koenigsegg.
Well, that's a hotly debated topic there. Well, it's not hotly debated. There was a bunch of Koenigsegg's before the CCX. But
Really?
This was the most mass market one.
The first mass-produced one. And mass production is still a bit of a...
The first one that anybody knew about before Christian was just making them in his shed or whatever.
First one I know about, for sure. Okay.
Yes.
So... God, I think these things were like $1 million when they were new. I have no idea what they cost now. I've not seen one come up for sale, maybe ever. These have like a...
10 years ago.
Don't these just have... They've got like a huge twin-turbo V8 or something, don't they? And then a stick shift.
Yeah, based on a Mustang block.
Is it really a Mustang? Huh?
Very loosely based. I mean, it's basically a new engine, but
But
Yeah.
the block design is copped from it.
Yeah, it's 4.6, buddy.
4.6, interesting. Oh, so it's based on a modular then.
I think so.
Okay, interesting. I was thinking Coyote, but I guess 2008. Yeah.
Don't quote me on that, commenters,
Yeah.
but
So it's based off of the engine out of a police car.
yeah, it's a Crown Vic.
It's based off the engine out of a Lincoln Town Car.
They slapped a couple of turbos on that thing, and
Yeah,
here we are.
Juiced her up to 1,000 horsepower, called it a day. Okay, well, I think these things were about $1 million when they came out, and this one's 8 years old. I bet they held their value pretty well. This one's essentially brand new. I'm gonna say 850,000. 950. Okay, so
Oh, wow, great gas.
you got a little bit of a discount there,
Yeah,
because they were about $1 million when they were new, right?
I think, yeah. I'm not
Yeah.
really sure.
Oh my God, a Maybach 57. What are you doing to me, Pat?
57S. Well, we're running through the same DuPont magazines. I gotta start picking weird stuff.
Yeah, now we're really stretching it out now. Okay. This one's got a Rentec package. At least it's Rentec, and not some bozos. Curtains, solar roof, rear TVs, tables. Okay, so this is a 2009, and this issue is 2015.
Now, the question is here, bud. Where were these on the depreciation curve at this time?
That's all of the question. And who gets a Rentec
Do you know how
tune?
much one of these costs now?
Yeah, I know how much one costs now. You'd probably get this car for $47,000 right now if it's in good shape. If it's in
Yeah,
great,
that's a sweetheart of
yeah, that one's gonna be
of
a cream
a
puff.
Maybach.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one's gonna be an absolute cream puff.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
So,
Pepper that in. So how about halfway down the depreciation curve? How much did they cost when they were new, do you think?
I bet this car new, plus the Rentec package and everything. I bet this car costs you every bit of $500,000 new, with all this crap, rear TVs, tables, curtains, Rentec package. I know
Yeah, they were ambitious.
I know they've fallen off a cliff in depreciation now, but in this day and in DuPont registry, I bet that they were fucking pretty ambitious with that shit. So, I'm gonna go ahead and say that they were asking every bit of 170. No. I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna say 210,000.
Stop.
Oh, I should have left it. I almost nailed it, and then I changed it.
You almost nailed it.
Oh man, what a shame.
Danny, you're licking the car!
Okay. Oh, Fisker Karma. Eco Chic. Eclipse. Okay, so let me just mea culpa. I didn't know that was a thing. The Eco Chic. This is the. I'm hearing about that. You're telling me for the first time. Eclipse over Glacier Tritone 295 watt premium auto. Brembo brakes. Man, if you were bragging about the Brembo brakes in a DuPont registry listing, this is a piece of shit, huh?
Got Brembos on it.
I
brag about that.
me too, but I had a Mitsubishi when I was bragging about it.
Yeah.
209 miles and never registered. Well, who?
Never registered. That's what's interesting about this. It's 2012, so it's been sitting there for 3 years.
Yeah, with 209 miles on it. They've never been able to move it. They must be asking full sticker for this thing then. And also,
What was that?
what I don't know. But while we're talking mea culpas, I mean, I gotta say, I hate these things. I think they're ugly as a war wound. I have never
You think the Fisker's ugly?
uglier than hell, and I know everyone else thinks it's the most beautiful car ever, gorgeous. I think they're terrible. I always have. I think the mustache looks.
Profile view?
Yeah, I mean, I hate it there too. I think that it should have been a coupe for starters. If they made it
Yeah.
a coupe, maybe the design would flow a little bit better. I think the Fisker Ocean looks better than the Karma. I mean, I have always hated these cars, and not just because they have a GM engine and a hybrid powertrain. I mean, I just think that they're just garbage that looks like garbage. I think they're kind of cool now just for like novelty sort of reasons.
Well,
But
yeah, and they look like nothing else on the road. I mean, they
yes,
look like an Aston Martin or something. Like, that's what people would think if you were
I
driving
will.
around.
I take
I
a
mean,
little bit of exception
I-
with that.
Well, okay, but I saw one at I saw one at Meyer one time, and it's a showstopper, dude. I mean, it's
Yeah.
such a cool looking car.
If I saw one,
Um,
parked at Meyer, I would stop and have a look. Maybe even take a picture.
Yeah,
But but not because I think it's beautiful, just because I think it's.
and that's all it's for now, and I think that's
Sight to
all
see.
it was for then. Apart from the James May review where he stops with the alligator in Top Gear.
I don't remember that. I may have to go back and rewatch that.
Yeah.
I
When
just think of
you had-
Tyler Hoover and his infotainment not working.
Oh, his air conditioning was the big problem.
Okay, I've taken enough time on this.
2 hours later.
I bet that they want $80,000 for this thing.
I think it's a pretty good guess.
69.9. Okay, so
I will take that.
that ain't bad. Oh, now we're talking a V12 Vanquish Spy car. Does it have oil
Well,
slicks?
hang on.
What?
See my notes.
V8
No, go
swapped. Oh, you're talking about this right here?
Yeah.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Same one.
V8
says it
swapped to
has-
V12 Vanquish. How you doing?
It says it has
Oh,
a V8,
450 horsepower V8.
V8 in her.
Oh, did we? Oh, did we mention the dyno tuned 450 horsepower V8? Sneak that in at the end, did you?
I'm gonna come.
I mean, why would? God, this is insane. From rockets and machine guns to bottle of Dom Perignon with 2 champagne. Champagne's spelled wrong, by the way. Champagne spelled like the town in Illinois. Oh my God, this car has it all. No, if it had it all, it'd have a V12. Did we mention the Dynatune 450 horsepower V8? Wow. Okay, this is
It's
insane.
got the rockets in the front, dude.
Yeah, the rocket's fantastic. This is worse than the Fisker. This is the first car I've ever seen that's worse than the Fisker. I hate it. I mean, dude.
Thank you very much. That's really nice.
I have no idea. I mean, I know that Astons have always been expensive, even for expensive cars. Like, I bet this thing new.
And this was a year old at this point. Somebody took it off the lot and put rockets in it.
Yeah, the James Bond 50th anniversary spot car, number 44 of the 50 made world. So what does that mean? This didn't come from Aston like this. Is
I
there?
bet Q did it. They may have.
is it John Cleese Q or is it? I know John Cleese was R, wasn't he? I can't remember the actor who played Q.
Aston Martin calls their own internal customization division Q.
Do they? Isn't that cute?
They sure do.
That's pretty neat. That's like the M of BMW or the N of Hyundai.
Well, that would be more like AMR. That's Aston Martin Racing. There's like an AMR, whatever.
Okay.
But Q is like if you want rockets on your car, or you want to write
Oil slick.
I'm a rich cunt in the door sills or something
I'm
like that.
I'm a giant chode.
Yeah.
I like that.
Then you call Q.
Remember in Tomorrow Never Dies with the 750 IL where he's got it all electrified and he does it with his old flip phone? Oh, that scene fucking rocks. Where he's like, he's hiding behind that pillar and he kills all the baddies with the flip phone. Oh man, I'm putting that motherfucker on tonight. Jonathan Pryce Jonathan Pryce as like the the sort of Elon Musk type bad guy.
Sure. Alright, so how
All
much
right.
for a Q rocket-equipped Vanquish spy car,
I
Austin?
mean, I've been trying to burn as much time as I can, hoping that you'd forget about this thing.
Is it more or less than a standard one?
That's a great question. I don't know. I bet they want
Oh,
315,000 for this.
yeah. I don't think you're far off there. Let's see.
199. Okay, so
Woo! Wow.
they must be
They asked a
they must be
reasonable price.
struggling to move this thing.
Trying to shift those spy cars.
Exactly. This must be a discount off the sticker, right?
It's collecting dust. Yeah, I bet a Vanquish was more than that.
A V12? Yeah, I bet it was 250 brand new, and then you put all the spy gear on it. I figured they'd be asking more than that.
Well, all Vanquishes were V12.
Oh my God! It's an Isdera.
Imperator.
I thought this was called the Aztec or the Nazca or something. Is that something
There's
different?
two. That's a different.
Okay.
That's a different Isdera.
Okay, interesting. One of 7.
Mhm.
Well, this thing is priceless as far as I'm concerned.
And they got one here.
They got one for sale. You can buy this? This is a road car? This has a title?
Yeah, there's apparently 7 of them, and
What?
whatever this dealer was had one at this time.
I don't know.
Now,
I don't know about
the
any of this.
the one you're thinking of
Yeah.
had the V12.
Okay.
This one has a V8 from like an AMG kind of V8 of the time. So like I guess it would have been a 5-liter
Interesting.
V8.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. I've got no fucking idea what this thing. I mean, to me, it's priceless.
Yeah.
But I bet they're asking. I don't know, $500,000. $4 million?
Had to get my percentages up. I mean,
Do not
find another one, dude.
Yeah, find another one is right. $4 million in 2015 money? That's like
I
a
couldn't
trillion
believe what
now.
I couldn't believe when I saw it in there. The other one turned up at what's that crazy car show we always want to go to out in California?
Velocity?
Velocity. Yeah, I think the guy brought the V12 one to that this year.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, but I mean those cars are that's like John Tamarian cream his pants kind of whoa, you know.
I love these things. I think they're awesome.
Yeah, it's amazing.
And I'm not a big concept car freak or anything, but I mean this thing's got a NACA duct on its hood.
Yeah.
I
They're
mean,
wild.
it looks like what's it called, the Aston Bulldog?
Yeah, the Aston Bulldog, sure.
I mean that thing's awesome.
And this one still, I don't know, it still had the Mercedes badge on the front.
Yeah, big one, big boy.
And I don't know if the other one, I think they had maybe fully, they were still using Mercedes engines. But
Oh wait, the Nazca is a BMW, isn't it?
the Nazca is a BMW. Yeah,
What
you're
the
thinking
fuck?
of the, I don't know, the other one, whatever it's called,
Yeah,
whatever the Isdera is, the other one.
yeah. Interesting. 4 million. Wow. I'm not doing good at this game. Okay, LaFerrari. God, I don't know what these cost when they were new. I don't know what they cost now. I imagine now they're probably
Brand new
5 million.
laugh.
I imagine they're $5 million now. When they were new, I imagine it was like an invitation only kind of thing. So
And this one is at a dealer, so all the invitations had ran out.
yeah, and this one's black and tan, 200 miles. It has a
Black one, a black one is rare, by the way.
right.
The
I was
most
gonna
of-
say I don't think I've ever seen a black one. I thought they were all racing red.
Most of them are red,
Yeah.
and there's, there's some yellow ones, and JK had that crazy green one, but
Oh yeah.
most of them are red. So a black one is interesting.
Isn't it awesome
this-
that JK managed to? He must have like spent all his money on those cars. I guess Jamiroquai
Yeah.
was huge in the '90s, weren't they?
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
JK's struggling.
Right. I mean, I know he's
but-
not hurting for cash or anything, but like, a LaFerrari it's a big investment.
Well, he was a very valued customer. He got it at sticker.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, and
But he
Jamiroquai.
also convinced him to paint it Kermit green. So.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That was another million.
Unlike the guy with the sneakers that got sued. Obviously that wasn't a loft, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I bet this thing.
JK has taste.
Yeah, exactly. This thing was. I don't know. I quite like the green. What was that one? The guy with the green sneakers. What kind of car was that?
Actually, don't know what you're referencing.
You don't know what I'm talking about?
No.
Green sneakers Ferrari lawsuit. There we go. There they are. What's that? Oh, that's like a F12 or a
Yeah, it's an 812.
812. Yeah.
Looks like a standard 812.
Yeah. Man, are those the ugliest shoes you've ever seen in your whole life?
Yeah.
I mean, I would not be caught dead wearing those fucking ghastly things.
A horrible color on an 812 as well.
Yeah.
Fuck this guy.
I think the color on the car is cool. As long as you're not wearing
Yeah.
those shoes. It looks terrible
Yeah.
in this picture, but in this picture I think it looks pretty cool. I
And
quite
black
like
wheels too.
I quite
Wow.
like a green car. I don't like black wheels on most cars, but
Black wheels, yellow calipers,
yeah, that's pretty
green
douchey.
card,
Pretty douchey spec. I'll give that to you.
garbage. Yeah.
All right.
Anyway,
All right. I'll quit.
how much for a laugh?
Yeah.
Hours later.
I bet it's
A new off-the-lot laugh.
2 million. 5 million.
You should go with your current.
My
Right.
current. Well, that is what they cost now, right?
It is, yeah.
What the fuck? So this would have been. I mean, other than inflation, you're doing okay. You're not losing a nickel on it. Wow. Well, I'm not even gonna bother calculating my score on this one. I don't think. Jesus Christ, did terrible. But you know what? I got.
I gave you some real stinkers.
You gave me some real stinkers. Now the Speciale. This was my fault for just glossing right over.
That was a Speciale. Yeah.
Glossed right
You
over
gave me
that. The Mondial, they're crazy. They did not get that for this car. The
You're
Koenigsegg,
pretty good on the Koenigsegg.
pretty close.
You're 100 grand off.
I was damn close to this one if I hadn't changed my original guess. I mean,
Yeah.
what are you gonna do? All right.
Yeah.
Well, Patty, I believe that we've got some engine bay games.
The DuPont game's only gonna get wackier and wackier, dude.
It really
Because
is.
We're working from the same, like, 6 issues.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna bias a couple off. I've been looking on eBay trying to find a lot of a couple of them to distribute around.
The problem is if we have paper magazines, I'm gonna have to, like, scan them in at work.
Well, just take a high quality photo. I mean, the
Oh, yeah,
iPhone camera
but-
does better than these scans do on fucking Internet Archive.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Oh, come on, these are pretty good.
Do not come.
Thank you very much. That's really nice.
That's really nice.
Okay, let's. Should we do the engine bay game? You want to go?
I made the game.
Well, I made one for you too. Would you like to do yours
Oh,
first?
shit. Yeah, okay. You were just on the hot stone
Yeah, I was in the hot
for the
seat
DuPont
first.
game.
Let's do you now. Let's see. Where did I put that fucker? I got it around here somewhere, bud. Podcast, episode 5 games. Here we go. Ooh, and I've got another game, too, that we can play together if we've got a little extra time and need to kill it. But I don't think we're going to. Time's already getting away from us. Okay. Probably because I took ages to guess on that one. Okay, so the engine bay game. Let's see here. So this one you're probably going to get right off the bat. What's that?
Well, that is a Ferrari V12, and it's from one of the newer V12s, and I'm pretty sure I gave you the same one on my engine bay game.
I hope so.
Is it an 812?
It is
Super
a
fast?
It is a 360. That's a V8, Patty.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not that you can
All right.
really.
Well,
Not that you can really tell. I mean, it's hard
man,
to
they
say.
look very similar.
They sure do. I forgot to cover that up, but it's not like you didn't know the brand immediately. 360 Spider.
Wow. Okay. Wow. I feel embarrassed
Okay,
immediately.
This one's gonna be a little bit tougher. What's that?
Okay. Oh boy.
Now there are clues here.
Are there?
Yeah, there are.
It's a funky looking 4-cylinder. What do you call the
Longitudinal.
the intake? I
Manifold?
don't know shit about engines. The manifold.
Yeah. It's got funky looking intake manifold. Good call. And it's longitudinal 4-cylinder, so that should narrow it down right there. There aren't that many of those. It's distributed ignition. So that's not. It ain't brand new, that's for sure.
No.
Look how far back the battery is. Isn't that something?
All the way back there.
I mean, this thing is mid-engine pretty much. There's the strut towers.
Oh yeah, the engine's behind the.
The front wheels mostly. It's right over the front wheels, I would say. If it's mid-engine, then it's barely mid-engined.
Italian? Will you give me that?
I will give you that it is not Italian. Not Italian. I'm gonna put that on the soundboard next week. The come down bit. Robert De Niro, not Italian. Gay, not Italian.
Daddy, you're licking the car!
Is it German? Is it a BMW?
I will answer one of those questions for you. Which one would you like me to answer?
Is it German?
It is German.
Audi.
You're done with questions. I need a guess.
No. It's German. It's a Volkswagen then.
In a way.
It's an original GTI. I don't know what it is.
With a longitudinal 4-cylinder? Come on, Patty. It's a
I don't
944.
know, dude.
It's a 944.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know shit about engines. I don't know the way the 4-cylinder was oriented in a 944.
Well, you
You
know.
gave me the 944 last week. I got it from the body line.
You sure did. I figured you'd get it from the from the longitudinal layout. All right. What about
I
this?
didn't know that.
This one's a bit more common.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah. This one
Well,
should.
it looks like a Hemi from a Dodge. Is it like a Charger or Challenger? SRT, RT.
It's a Mustang
a-
Bullet.
It's a Mustang.
Yeah. See the green paint.
Yeah, now
Yeah.
I do. Now I do.
Nah, you do. All right. What about this one?
Ooh, that looks like the Pantera.
Nailed it. Finally. Now we're talking. Now we're in business. That's a Pantera.
Yeah, right up the ass of a Pantera. Let me
That's-
see that whole gearbox behind the engine.
Everything you need, baby.
Yeah.
What about this?
Oh.
This one's a little bit tougher.
It ain't much.
Yeah, ain't much to go off here.
I mean, it looks like a kind of small engine.
Yeah. Yeah, you'd be right about that. This ain't a 10-liter big block.
Uh, is it Italian?
No. No, it is not. Uh-oh. Do you need a lifeline from Max?
It is, and I don't know. I don't know, dude.
It's
I have no guess.
This is a Mini Countryman.
I was thinking of Mini.
Yep.
Damn it.
Yep. I would have given you any kind of Mini.
Yeah. Shit. I should have spoken my mind.
What about this bad boy? This one.
I see 4 rings on the front of it.
Yeah,
That's a dead giveaway.
Should have zoomed in past that. I'm gonna need more. I'm gonna need more specific than that. Then.
Is it an RS6?
Yes, it's an RS6. Good call.
I wouldn't have gotten that if I hadn't seen the Audi grill in front.
Well, you got there.
I knew it was a big Audi V8.
You got there
I mean,
eventually.
yeah.
What about this?
Okay, what the hell is this thing? It's some sort of Japanese.
Yeah, you're on the right track. Obviously, this intake charge pipe isn't stock. I don't think.
6-cylinder.
4-cylinder. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Is it a Mitsubishi, like the Evo motor, whatever it's called?
4G63.
Yes. Is it that one?
It is not a 4G63.
Okay, that was my guess. What is it?
This is a S2000.
Oh, that's 2K. It's VTEC.
Yep.
Okay.
Don't forget, yeah, I blurred out the VTEC very deliberately.
That would have been a giveaway.
All the 4G
I still would have guessed the Civic.
4G63s are all transverse layout.
Oh, okay.
What about this bad boy?
Oh, that's a Subaru motor.
Yep.
Like an STI flat 4 from 2010.
I'll take
that one.
I'll take Subaru STI.
Yeah.
We'll call that a win.
Yeah.
All right.
Give me that one.
Yeah, I'll give you that one. So that wasn't too bad. You got 1, 2, 3 of them.
Okay. Out of
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3 out of 8.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I knew I would struggle there.
Yeah.
That's tough. But, you know.
All right. I am excited.
I think that the ones I picked for you are a bit more iconic, I think. Maybe.
Easier, you think?
I think. Maybe,
Okay.
but I don't know.
I like the sound of that. Oh, this is a RB26 out of a Nissan Skyline. I think that it's probably an R32? R33. Okay, judges will accept Skyline. Good. Okay. Whew. All right. Well, this is some kind of a Ferrari. I'll tell you that. This looks like some kind of a front-engined one. Front-engine V12, I would probably guess. So I'm gonna guess this is a. I'm gonna guess this is an 812 or an F12. I guess you probably want me to narrow it down between those two, huh? I don't know the difference. I'm gonna say.
You didn't say 599, so you're good.
No, I didn't say 599. Okay, 812. Yeah, I don't know the difference between those two. If you showed me the cars, I wouldn't be able to tell you which was which. This is a BMW V12, so I'm gonna guess this is from an 850 CSI. Oh, 750. Okay. Well, I was in the neighborhood.
50.
Yeah. 750 V12. I forgot the 750 even had a V12. Interesting. Okay.
750i.
This is some kind of a V8. I think. This looks familiar to me. Or is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Okay, so I'm guessing 8's under here. I'm guessing this is an Italian power plant. This one's tougher. This one's the toughest one yet.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
I'm thinking it's a Maserati of some sort. But, God, I don't know any Maseratis that look quite like this. It has all the hallmarks of a Maserati. Oh, God. I mean, I want to say it's like an Alpha. What's that V8 cool Alpha called? I don't think it's that, though. What is that one called? The one that's all swooping rear drive.
Not the Montreal with the tiny little V8.
No, the one that's the low production.
8C.
8C, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think that's this, but that's what I want to say. I'm gonna say this is, fuck. I don't know, a Maserati Levante. RS4, wow, okay, I would have never guessed that. Interesting.
An airbox.
Yeah. Huh. I've seen a lot of these Audi V8s, and most of them are not packaged up like this. Interesting. Now that I see these intake runners and have it called that, though, that does make sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
That one to me was like, I know that intake. Now this one I thought you would know immediately.
This is a 4.7 liter V8 Tundra, isn't it?
Yeah.
The GOAT, baby. Yeah. I was just.
I deleted the 4.7 liter.
Yeah. I mean, from this angle, I almost didn't recognize it, but yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I put
Okay.
that over there for you.
This is a V6 Pontiac Fiero. Not. What do you mean, not the GOAT? Yeah, V6 Fiero. Oh God. I feel like I should know what this is.
What's that coming out of?
I feel like I should know. I mean, I feel like I'm gonna kick myself in the dick when I do see it. It's got 4 intakes. What the fuck is this?
A lot of power.
Yeah, I bet it's got a lot of power.
Huge power.
Huge power. It's all boxed in carbon. I'm sure it's rear engined because of the X brace over it. Man, God, I feel like I do know what this is, but man, it's not jumping out at me. Fuck. Man, I feel like God, I'm gonna kick myself in the dick when I see this one. I just know it. Man, what could this be?
It's a supercar, you know that.
It's a supercar, all right.
And it's not a Ferrari.
No, not a Ferrari. And I mean, I'm trying to think of rear engine. Is it a Maserati? What's that thing called?
MC20?
Yeah, I'm gonna guess not based on your answer, or based on the way that you said that. But yeah, that's my guess. Oh, an Aventador. Okay, yeah, Lamborghini. I should have known that. Maybe not Aventador, but I should have been at least able to get Lamborghini. Damn.
Put the firing order on that little placard right there.
Yep.
On the
Yeah. 1, 3, 5, 8, 7, 8, 12, 9.
Yeah, I made sure to blast that out. But you can't really tell how many cylinders it has from that shot.
No, you can't.
You just know that it's a tight-looking little supercar.
Yep. You know I don't
Engine
know.
bay.
You know I don't know shit about Lamborghinis from the last 20
Yeah.
years. Oh,
Well, we're both learning.
this is BMW M5, the V10 one.
That's right.
I can't remember the generation. Is it
E60.
F60?
E60.
Oh, E60. Okay. Yep. Interesting. Okay, so I did okay on that game.
Yeah.
What did I get? I got 1, 2, 3, easy one. I don't know if you're not gonna give me that. I said 850. You give me that one. 812, 4,
Yeah.
5. Okay, so I got 5 out of. I missed.
Yeah, you
1,
did good.
2.
You did better than I did on the engine pay game.
Yeah. Well, it's either on these. It was either like I knew it right off the bat, or I got no fucking idea.
That and I gave you the Tundra kind of as a joke, but
Yeah, the Tundra was a freebie.
I just saw that somebody was selling a really nice Tundra on on Bring a Trailer. I was like, oh, I gotta put this one in there. Because kind of like when they gave Doug the Carrera GT on.
and he missed it.
Yeah, and he didn't get it. Yeah, I was hoping.
You're hoping I was gonna miss it.
I was hoping I'd get you. You were like, that's a 4.7 liter.
Yeah, I think I was under the hood of it when you were putting this game together.
Yeah.
Okay, well we got a few minutes left. You want to go through some listings, or do you want to do a game together that I came up with for us both to play?
Ooh, double game. All right, Maxie, will you sit here and watch us play this game?
Maxie can help us.
And then we'll play Minecraft as soon as we're done. Be like 5 minutes.
Yeah, tops. All right, so here's how the game works. You ready?
Go ahead.
I'm going to show you a picture, and I'll let you go first. What I want you to tell me is what the original sticker price, what the Monroney label on this bad boy reads. And I will tell you, whether it's higher or lower.
Okay, so we got a Fiat 1.2 Abarth.
124, yeah.
124 Abarth.
Yep.
With
the Fiata.
The Fiata.
Yeah.
I bet they wanted 35.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
I'll say that it was higher. Oh, 33.6. So you win that one. That's a point for you.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good price.
Pretty close. Yeah.
You get a lot.
That's a great car, dude.
That's a lot of car for that.
For an Abarth.
Yeah.
That thing rips. It's good. The Abarth was always cooler than the Miata. Not the normal Miata.
And it makes more power than the Miata, the Abarth does.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Cool car. Cool car.
Okay, so sticking with the theme.
Ooh, another Abarth.
Yeah, and it's my turn to pick the price. And spoiler alert, I've got no freaking idea what these babies cost, but I can't imagine it was much.
Based on recent listings, it's $7,995.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say, I'm looking to spend about $5,000 on one of these, but it does have
a cool car, though.
It does have the white wheels. This is probably the spec I would be looking for, except for I would like for it to have the rag top. But God, I gotta say, I bet it's about $24,000.
24. That's gotta be pretty close.
Yeah.
I bet it was higher.
28,000. So good call.
Man.
Pat's up 2-0 right off the bat.
They got banged on that one.
What about a 718 GT4 RS, Patty?
Ooh.
Again, got no idea what these cars cost.
Yeah.
It could be $1 million for all I know.
Yeah, this one appears to be a Weissach.
Yeah, I think it is. I think you're correct about that. With the big wing that dangles, the dangly wing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, they all have the big dangly wing.
Oh, do they? Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Just the wheels, the blued magnesium wheels or whatever the fuck they are.
Those are horrible.
This dickhead paid way too much for this thing.
I mean, this thing is chode on wheels, dude.
I mean, I think stickers like 180. Let's say 200,000.
Oh man, when you were gonna say 180, I was gonna say over, but man, now you're at 200. I'm rethinking.
Yeah.
Let's say you said 200.
Yeah, 200 even.
I'm gonna say over. 219. Okay. So
Oh, bitch.
so I got a point.
That was just the wheels, probably.
Probably. Let's see. Forged mag wheels, $16,000.
I told you.
Yeah. Yeah, 16
If
grand.
it weren't for the wheels.
The Weissach was 13,000.
Yeah.
But at least that's
Yeah.
at least you're getting something for that.
By our DuPont standards, we were both pretty close there.
Yeah, I mean for these forged mags, you could have got like 3 sets of HREs for that. All right.
Yeah.
Let's
So what was the whole 219?
219. Yep. So I got you with
Okay.
the over.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, for me, this is a C7 ZR1. As you can tell, but I don't know if you noticed this, but there's a tiny little bulge in the hood and a big hole through it. That always blows me away that this isn't even part of the hood. The hood is just like a big V.
This is a currently listed ZR1?
I don't know where I found these. I think I was just going through old listings and just looking for ones that had the Monroney label.
Okay.
Um,
okay. So
yeah.
we're trying to guess the
sticker.
MSRP.
Yeah, the Monroney label price.
Yeah. Okay.
So, I think for me, I think this car is, oh man, I don't know what these. I know everything about pricing on Corvettes, but not the Z's. And this one looks to have a carbon package and everything. I bet this thing was $175,000.
Oh man, you got to be right on the money there.
I mean, I know everything there is to know about Corvette pricing, but I don't know much about the Z cars. I know.
I bet it's a bit higher than that.
141. Okay.
Well, man, this guy.
This thing was a steal.
He did all right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet it sells for 200 now.
Yeah.
Wait, did it have a manual? Look.
I think. Oh yeah, they didn't all have manuals, did they? I don't see. Oh, 7-speed manual with active rev matching. Yeah. So this guy.
Yeah. He made out.
Yeah.
That guy made out.
This thing never sold for that cheap, other than the time it left the lot.
Man, what a cool car. The ZR1 manual.
Yeah.
C7 ZR1 manual.
Death trap.
750 horsepower.
Yeah. The only car that Farah says he wouldn't get the manual on because it's too dangerous.
Yeah, too scary.
Yep. All right, Patty. This is a Camaro SS.
It was a Camaro SS.
Yeah, it's got sweet
At some
transformers. It's been bumblebeed.
Somebody tried to bumblebee it.
Yeah, I don't know what that. Oh, LS3. Man, anyone who puts an LS number sticker right here on their Corvette, I think when I'm dictator, they're going to be the first ones up against the wall.
You can be the first ones against the wall.
I'm gonna come.
Oh my God.
What do you think of this bad boy? And remember, we're talking about sticker price here, not what this chode got after he ruined it.
So the sticker price of a Camaro SS.
Yeah.
Do not come.
Thank you very much. That's really nice.
It's really nice. I bet you they paid 48 for that piece of shit. 48.
That's a pretty good guess. I bet it's got just a shade under that. Oh, 33. Man, these cars were a good price. Is it a V6 or something? No, it's a V8 with a stick.
Wow.
Right? Oh yeah, because it's an SS. Man,
Wow.
these cars were a bargain, weren't they? Man, 33 grand? Is that all these cost? Wow.
Inflation's a real bitch.
Inflation is brutal. Okay, this is a Focus RS.
Okay.
I feel like I should know what these cost.
Yeah.
Because I like the cars. I think they're really cool cars.
They are cool cars. Fuck, I still want one.
Me too.
Or I'd even take an ST.
I want an.
You've already kind of.
I want
You've
an
already kind of been down that road with the Evo.
Yeah.
I feel like that's.
Yeah. And I think I want an ST more than an RS. I want the value, because I know these still go for a lot of money. You know, nice ones do. But I bet brand new. I bet these things cost every bit of 40. I bet it costs 42. Give me $39,000.
Higher than that.
Higher than that?
Yeah.
Oh man. 42 was the right instinct, huh?
Oh wow. I thought they were
Oh.
closer to 50. This guy didn't get any options.
43.7 was the out the door price.
There you go.
Yeah. I don't know how many options were available on this. This one did get the alloy wheels, the RS2 package, the power moonroof, and the car cover. Car cover is tough.
Car cover.
Car cover is tough for us to predict in
That
this.
is a tough sell.
Yeah. $375.
What a fucking swear this guy must have been.
Yeah, dealer.
Good car cover.
Dealer installed accessory. I'll tell you what. Why don't you give me exactly what it comes with and nothing else? How about that, pal?
Took this prick for everything it was worth.
Took the prick for 3.
I took the prick for 3.
Bet. What do you think of Maserati GS? Ran you brand spanking new. Now this is a Grand Sport, so this is a
Grand Sport.
This is a pricey car. These are still pricey cars. The normal Gran Turismos, you can get for like
wheels on this thing. They look like they've seen better days.
Yeah. But remember, we're talking about sticker price, not what it went for now.
I know.
Yep.
I'm just in general, these cars, they have depreciated.
Not the GSs though. Actually, still go for a lot of money. I bet this car got 30 grand. The GSs still go for a lot. Normal Gran Turismo is like $50 on a pack of gum, but
in what year is this car? Like 04 or 05 or something?
I don't know. I don't have that information handy.
Oh, god damn it.
I would look, but then that would tell me what the price is, and that would kind of ruin the game.
Yeah. Okay. It was early 2000s for sure, right?
Yeah, it's got to be like the
02,
pre-teens.
3, 4, 5.
I was thinking later than that, but definitely not the teens. I was thinking like 07, 08, something like that.
Yeah. Same time as the Quattroportes were coming out.
Man, what a fabulous looking car, though.
Oh, they were so cool.
They're gorgeous.
I bet Maserati was asking quite a bit for this thing. No, to start with a 1. Or is it less?
I wouldn't be shocked if it started with a 2.
Oh man. Okay. 150.
I bet it's. Man, I bet a lot of this depends on options, which we can't really see. But I bet 150 is a very reasonable guess. I'm gonna say over. Oh, 115. I think that's a friggin' bargain.
Wow.
Only $1,100 for those wheels. I mean that.
Wow. Look at that sticker.
What did they cost on that Porsche? 13,000.
Yeah. 13,000 for the mag wheels.
Yeah.
Could have got those babies for $1,100.
All right, you crushed me in this game. We got one more though.
Oh, I loved that game.
You like this game?
That
Okay.
was fun. Yeah.
Well, we got one more. I'll keep that in mind. I'll make another one for next week then. Okay. We got a Ford Raptor. This is a 6.2, so this is before they went to or after they went to the horrible V6. So maybe this is a Raptor R.
Sure. Well, and after they came from the horrible the 4.6, and then before they went to the twin turbo V6.
Oh, okay. I'll defer to your expertise on that. I don't know these cars well. I like them. I think they're cool. I think this one could use some Mother's Back to Black on some of these parts. These are metal.
On a Raptor.
These are metal parts, aren't they?
Yeah.
Well, oh man.
I think those are aftermarket.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's probably right. This thing is gotta be aftermarket. Good call. But I bet brand new this truck cost you. Oh my gosh. Well, I think a King Ranch is like, 85,000. So I bet a Raptor is probably around the same. I bet this truck was $78,000 new.
$78,000? I mean, I think that's pretty good. Lower.
You're saying lower.
Lower than 78, yeah.
Oh my god, 46? Is that all these cost?
Whoa! Okay, I was thinking 60 or something.
I don't believe that. Oh, is it fake? It's fake!
What do you mean it's fake?
I mean, it's not a Raptor. It says F-150 4x4 Super Crew.
It's a Fraptor.
Oh, wait.
Well.
Okay, preferred equipment package SVT Raptor, no charge. What? I don't understand this at all. There ain't no way.
Austin, we're gonna do two more, and then Max we're playing Minecraft. So
yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, Patty. We're all out of these, and we don't have to go through all the listings or anything because that'll take hours. But there is one quick thing I want to show you from one of these listings. So you brought up this ISR, this Ice Racer Super Sports.
Oh yes, we never talked about the Ice Racer.
Yeah. So this is a crazy spec.
Yeah.
It's pink. It has pink wheels. It has the ice racing world record, and it has a numbered badge for that.
You know the story behind this car, right?
Yes.
So like the Bentley ice racing record.
Yep. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So why don't you tell it?
Bentley set the world record on ice with a Continental GT.
Yep. Presumably just for shits and gigs.
Yeah, which is an amazing record to set in general. Just like we're just going to be the fastest people to drive on ice, because we're bored, I guess, or
because we've got nothing else to do.
There's no other records to set today.
Yep.
But it's an amazing record. Either way,
it's
awesome.
an amazing record. It's a cool car. It's an extremely quirky car.
So they made Continental GTs. They made a short run of 700?
I think
or
700.
Something.
Yeah.
Continental GTs.
100.
Only 100.
Yeah.
Okay. Ice record Continental GTs. Yeah. And I love that so much with the pink wheels.
Me too. I mean, this car is just bananas and bonkers and so stupid and pink wheels and come on.
Yeah, and the car enthusiasts
it's had the shit curbed out of it too.
Oh yeah, well of course the dude's been rallying it. It's an ISR, dude. You gotta rip that thing.
No, this was somebody was driving drunk and hit a parking tie.
Okay. All right, but either way.
But what I wanted to show you on this car.
Oh yes, go ahead.
Was not that it was the cool ice racer and that had pink wheels and all that. It's that there was a repair invoice in here for a cigarette lighter in op. Socket is corroded. Ordered 12-volt socket. Will install when arrived. And here's a new game that we should have. A new idea for a future game. What do you think the invoice price was to fix the broken cigarette lighter?
Oh. That was
Just throw out a number.
$500.
500. Don't you wish it? 7,846.
I'm gonna come.
I'm gonna cop. Yeah, I love that game. Okay, all right. let's get that.
Put that in the list of future games.
Oh, that's great. If we could find invoices, because
Yeah.
you can, like,
Oh yeah.
every bring a trailer listing or D&B or whatever.
While we're at it, what do you think it costs to fix a tear on the passenger side of the convertible top?
I mean, I would assume you have to get a whole new top at that point.
Let's go ahead and assume that.
Okay. 5,000.
How about 18,000?
Oh, I love it.
You are fake news. Thank you very much. That's really nice.
All right, Maxie's just about ready to turn off the Xbox.
All right, let's wrap
don't do
it
that,
up.
Max.
Let's wrap
Don't
it
do
up,
that,
pal.
Max. We're wrapping it up.
All right.
Almost done.
This is one of our finest episodes ever, I think. This is
I
a
think
loop.
it's one of the best.
This was a loopy one, and we went on way too long.
Yeah.
It's good.
Doesn't Max know it? He's very upset.
Yeah, Maxie's pissed. Let's sign off. I'm Austin.
I'm Ben Patty, and this is, see you next week. Bye.
You don't even know the name of the show.
No, whatever it is.
Whatever it's called.
The watch and the cars.
The watch,
and
car. Oh, we didn't even get to talk about John Glenn's watch. Yeah, we'll do that next week.
Oh, I put that in the pod. They finally had a watch intro. All right,
We'll do that
see you
next week. All right, later, boys.
All right.